Hey y'all, it's Katie. Today I'm doing something especially for the mommies, or mommies to be actually, not mommies. First, let me say congratulations if you're looking at this or you know someone for the reason you're looking at this who's about to become a mommy. First time, second time, 50th time, you're crazy, but congratulations, first off. Second off, these are what I use. This is everything. The first time I think I was a little bit over prepared when I took my hospital luggage bag with me to the hospital, and everything I took, some of it was unnecessary. There were things I wish I had. I have two kids. One is 2, one is 4.5 months, so some of this is fairly recent to how I can remember what I used. A lot of these are important. Some of them you may not find importance to. Clothes wise, depending on where you live. I live in Florida, so it's not like freezing for the kids, so I don't have to pack it in a parka and all this other stuff. But this is what I think is a good amount of stuff to take with you to have your baby. Things you're going to need, things you're going to want to wish you had, everything. Okay, let me start off with clothes for you. This is important. Now, I didn't nurse my second child. I tried with my first. Don't let anybody tell you that, you suck as a parent, you're not doing what, God told you to do, things like that. Whatever. You do what you want to do. It's not together totally, but I took with me 2 nursing bras. Not for the fact that I was going to try to nurse her, not try to nurse her, whatever. They're more comfortable, okay? Your boobies hurt, they're sore, they may even start leaking. These are really, really good to have because, well, get you one. You can get them at Walmart for like $10, or you can spend a whole lot of money at like motherhood, maternity store, stuff like that, whatever. Okay, the next things are socks. I don't know if you've ever worked in a hospital. I have. I don't know if you've ever been in the hospital. I have. And just to let you know, some of these things, the cleaning things, I recommend you doing. You wouldn't think about stuff like this unless you've worked at a hospital and you know how they don't really clean like they say they clean, whatever. You're protecting your butt and the people in your room. You don't want to touch a nasty floor. They use the same water for everybody's floor just about. It's gross. You take you some socks, okay? You have Christmas socks because it's almost Christmas. Several pairs of socks with you, and you want to change them out. You might want to keep some to sleep in, some to walk to the bathroom in, whatever. You want to take you several pair of underwear, whether it's maternity underwear, that's what I took with me, some of your regular underwear. Don't take a thong, because you're a retard if you do, because you're going to have these big pads. No lie, they're like that, like an hourglass. They're gigunda. I don't have any to show you, but you might want to take you some of the big ones, like the really big, thick ones. Like I use the Always, I think, overnight, the huge ones, all this stuff for when you leave, because it may be more comfortable for you instead of those big long ones that go from your belly button to your butt crack. You might want to do that. Now, you can take, I don't know what you're going to go in. Wear something comfortable if you are scheduled. If not, if my first child, my water broke. Second one, I was induced, so I kind of knew what to wear and stuff. But I have these shorts. They're just, elastic waist, regular shorts with a pocket. They're going to be really comfortable for you to take home with you. This is just a plain black shirt. It's not long, it's not short, it's just a shirt. It'll be comfortable. It's black because it might hide your tummy, because you're still going to look pregnant when you leave. I don't care if you're a size 0 to begin with or a 20, you're going to look pregnant when you leave. Don't forget to pack some flip-flops. Even if you go in, you may forget your flip-flops somewhere because they may move you to different rooms. They're probably going to move you to different rooms. Take some, put them in your baggie for your going home clothes. Now, I just got dirt all over these. But I have 2 pair of pajamas here, top and bottom. They're pants. I got into these bad boys as soon as I left the labor delivery room. Like, let me go to the bathroom, let me change into my clothes. I hate wearing the gowns. It's so uncomfortable. Take you some pajamas. Not a 1-piece, unless that's what you're into. 2 pieces are so much better, and you want to take several, up to 3 pair would be what I would say, because you may bleed through. You wouldn't think that, but you may bleed through, and that's not fun to deal with. Okay, still with the clothes. You're going to want to pack. You don't want to go overboard. I kind of went overboard with my first child. Okay, I went a lot overboard. But some hospitals, if you're going to a hospital or you're going to a birthing center, depending on which, they may do pictures. I had a hospital, the second one. First one was a birthing center. You had the option to buy a picture package. I didn't want to do that. I was already having the pictures taken somewhere else, so I didn't even pack anything like that. The second time, I wish I had of, because the hospital has photographers that come around. They take them whether you buy them or not. They still take them. So these are for girls, of course. If you want any cute little headbands, take some headbands. If you want like daddy's jersey, anything that's photo op to you, you want to be prepared for that. Also, I took this she I didn't like it. You may want to take one of these. My child was 7'11" when she was born. She swam in it. I don't recommend it. You might want to, depending on where you are, because it's easier to flip out of. These might be really good to have, especially when you come home. You're going to want to have them for a couple weeks, the little mittens for the hands, just because depending on where you go, they may or may not clip the fingernails. I had her in this for like a day, because zip-up pajamas are the easiest thing. Button ones are a pain in the butt. In the middle of the night, you're exhausted, you're tired, they're cold, they want to be buttoned back up. Zip-up ones, so easy, so much better. And of course, you want a going home outfit. I went for weeks trying to figure out what I was going to take her home in, especially, and then with my son also. You know what? I just got this. It's just a little footy, and it came with a little hat so that she didn't have to be cold, you know, because they're really cold. And this was the going home outfit. Plain, simple, done, easy. Now, my son likes white noise. I got this. It comes with a plug. I took this, and the night that I had her, while she was in there with me, this is what we turned on to the white noise noise. And she slept, to me, a little bit better. You know, I'm used to it already, so it helped me sleep some. And you don't want to forget the baby book. That's not her, I'm not showing my kid. That's the picture that came in it. I don't usually put the pictures in until a while after. Take a Sharpie and take a pen with you as well, so you can write things in here. You may need a Sharpie for something else. It depends your preference, however you want to do it. Make sure you have that. A lot of people forget that, and then they're running around crazy. Also, make sure you have your phone charger. Phone charger, big deal. Camera, big deal. You need your camera. Make sure you have it packed away and it's fully charged. Make sure those you have. This is my little baggie for baby stuff that I wish I had the second time. Not so much the first, because they provided it, the hospital didn't. A little brush. It's not necessary. It's not like they have, again, they may have tons of hair. You don't have to have powder. I did the second time just because, I don't know, I just did that. A little thing of baby lotion. Where you have your child may or may not provide this already, but it's safe to go ahead and have it. Now, the pacifier, I think all hospitals give you those big, they're huge, they're round, they're heavy plastic ones, but the babies love them. My child loved them. My first didn't take to a pacifier at all. My daughter has. And they're not expensive, but Walmart sells them. I don't like them. This one is a Dr. Brown's. I love these. They have cute little thingies on them. Can't really see because of the sucky weather we're having today. It's raining. It's hot and it's raining. Way to go, Florida. But it's very lightweight. After I gave her this a couple weeks after I had her, she took to it so much easier. Take a pacifier with you if you want to get them used to a different pacifier than the one that the hospitals don't give you. Also, fingernail clippers. When I had my son, it was, like I said, a birthing center, and they did all this stuff. They clipped the fingernails, they had combs, they did everything for you. The hospital did not. They didn't really bathe her except for one time. They didn't have the clippers. They said they weren't allowed to. It was a totally different experience. But make sure, because they do come out with kind of long fingernails, so make sure you do that. Now on to the things you want to take with you, like toiletries and snackies and extras, things like that. First, I'm going to say make a baggie with some money. Okay, you got some quarters, some dimes, nickels, dollars, $5 for dad, for you, for anybody that's coming to see you, that's there visiting you before or after child, because convenient, they want to go to the, I was fixing to say convenience store, that's not what I meant, to the snack machines, the drink machines. Not everybody thinks to take dollars and change with you. When I had my son, first child, birthing center, they had $5 for every meal the dad could get. Like, they would add it onto your thing, but you would have to pay $5 and they could get basically a meal like you. The hospital was not like that. My husband had to go to the cafeteria, get him something, go to a vending machine, go to McDonald's, go wherever to get him something. But this, you want to start a month before, maybe add a couple dollars here and there, some change, all your change. This will be good even for you if you're like, oh, I want something, oh, I want this. Now, a snacky bag. I took a snacky bag. You don't have to. It's for after, pretty much, because you can't really eat anything before, but it's also good for you to pack stuff for your baby daddy, husband, boyfriend, whatever. You can pack sodas because they will give you ice and cups. You might want these for you though, because you can probably eat on a mint. You might definitely want to afterwards because you're gonna have some rank breath, FYI. Little candy bars, lollipops, granola bars are really good to take for afterwards because you're gonna be hungry. You know, pretzels or Cheetos, you know, a little bag of cookies, crackers, you know, stuff that you like, and you're gonna take it. You don't have to pack a huge one, but you definitely want to pack something to have. And you may or may not, moving on from that, want to take a magazine or a book for you or your husband or whoever's there helping you deliver the baby, because it may take a long time. It may take days even, or it may be for you afterwards or while you're laboring. You know, you may not be hurting as bad and you may want to read a book. Okay, on to the toiletries. This is my favorite. This is the most intricate. Like I told you earlier, I worked in a hospital. I know how kind of gross they are. This is a must. Any kind of the Clorox wipes, whatever, as long as they're antibacterial, which these are antibacterial. I wipe everything as soon as I got into the room, before I had my daughter, after, even with my son, before they hooked me up and crap. When they let you get undressed, wipe everything down. Wipe the phones, wipe the handles, doorknobs, sink, anything you touch, the toilet flusher, light switches, telephone, remote, the bed rails, everything. Touch everything, because yes, they have cleaners, but they don't do a really thorough job all the time. Even the tables, wipe the tables down. If you have the plastic couches, wipe that down too. Anything you can think of, wipe it down. This is for your own good, and it will help you, I promise. Okay, next, again, with the mints, there's gum for you. You can probably chew it afterwards, maybe not during, but you're gonna want this. Kleenex, they'll give you Kleenex little boxes, but they're so hard. It's like rubbing your nose out on a tree stump. It's hard. So you got some Kleenex. I did this, not this scent, but it's the only one I could find. I took an air freshener in my room. I didn't the first time. I did this last time just because there's all kinds of smells in there. You don't want them to think you stink. You got dirty diapers in there from changing your kid. I took the air freshener and set it like on a Sharps box or somewhere where people passed it a lot, and it made the scent disperse throughout the room. That was a big deal. It helped a whole lot. Even the cleaning ladies that would come in, they would be like, wow, it smells good in here. I'm like, thank you, I got this. Now, you may or may not choose to wash your hair. You may wash it before you go in, depending on how many days you're in there. I was in 2 days the last time, 3 or 4 the first time. Depends. You can get dry shampoo. I have several brands here just to show you the different sizes and stuff. You can take dry shampoo, that way you don't have to wash your hair, whether you had a C-section, not so much vaginally, and it may hurt to be in the bath, or you may not be able to take a shower and you just kind of have to rinse with the thing. dry shampoo may be more your route. If not, you can, I mean, you're going to want to go to the sample trial size, the little, can't even think what these are right now. The ones that you take with you when you go places, the small, tiny samples, I call them sample sizes. I guess they're whatever you want to call them. Get you some shampoo and conditioner, little ones, because if you leave them there, it's no big deal. This is why I get, you know, trial size ones. Travel size, that might be what I'm thinking of. I use the scrub. I use it every time I take a shower. You may not. To me, I like that. I took hand sanitizer with me. My preference, not yours. I have my face cream. If you do the face cream every day and night, there you go. You want to get a little deodorant because you're going to stink after a while. Now soaps, I didn't have a small soap to show. If you have a little bit in your shower left, or before you go in several weeks or whatever, put it in a plastic bag and take it with you. That way you can leave it there, throw it away, or you can take a full size depending on if your husband, baby daddy, boyfriend, whatever, want to take a shower also, which you need to pack them a bag as well. Pack them a bag with several, you know, underwear, socks, a couple shirts, some shorts, some jeans, whatever. Pack them a bag because they may not remember to do that. If, oh, your water broke, whatever, pack them a bag too, or have them pack it a couple weeks before. And if you have the plastic, I mean the cardboard, you can just put your soap in there, leave it, they'll throw it away, whatever. Along with soap, you can use body wash if you prefer body wash. I don't, you might. Lotion is a big thing. I don't recommend this one. This is the only small one that I had around the house right now. Get like a Jergens, Ultra Healing, anything that's unscented, because you're going to be holding your baby a lot, and if they smell this lotion, I put it on my hands all the time. I was constantly washing my hands. It helps because you're going to need some lotion, and you're going to want to get a little toothpaste and your toothbrush. You may even want to buy just a cheap toothbrush to take with you to leave. If you forget it, throw it away before you go. That way you don't bring it home. Whatever, toothbrush and toothpaste, big deal. You got some Q-tips. I know I use these. You can also use them for the baby. You may or may not. These things, do not forget hair ties, hair clips to pin your bangs back, anything hair related. Do not forget. This is one of the most important things, because if you think, oh, I'm going to go, I'm going to get my hair done, you know, I'm going to have it down all nice looking, you are going to be hurting later when your hair is everywhere. It's been sweating. It's gross. Whatever. These are little Dentex sticks. So you don't, or you can take a little thing of floss, whatever works for you. You may or may not want to take these. This right here is a big thing too, chapstick. You want some chapstick. Chapstick is a big deal, because your lips, even during labor, everything, your lips are going to get chapped and dry, and you're going to be like, you have hot, stinky breath and some chapped horse lips. No, not good. And I know you might be thinking, well, what about the makeup? What about some eye makeup or some powder? Let me tell you, I was ambitious with my first one. You don't feel like doing that. You may want to take some eyeshadow, maybe a little mascara. It might make you feel a little better. Oh, it got really dark really quick. I just noticed that. Sorry for the lighting. But let me just tell you, these are things, my opinion, what is good to take with you, things you don't necessarily need. Makeup would not really be like one of those unless you're someone that always has to have makeup on. Then go ahead and pack you some makeup. No big deal. Your baby's not going to care. Your baby's not going to care even when they're 2 or 3. They're really not going to notice. But I hope you liked my video. Again, congratulations on your upcoming bundle of joy. Get ready to not sleep for like 7 years. But let me know in the comments if you think of anything that I didn't post, or things, you know, your experience. This is from my experience from 2 different places, a birthing center and a regular hospital. So, like I said, my opinion, what I thought was useful, things that I needed the first time I didn't take, things that I took way too much of. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.